Hello. Good, how are y'all?
Good. Digging the slippers.
Appreciate it. It's comfy.
Jahlani, this Bills offense has kind of evolved, as I'm sure you guys have seen through film this week. They're a lot more run-centric than maybe they were when you guys played them back in October.
I'm fine with that.
I'm curious, how are you guys prepared for it?
That's what today's for. Our coach has got a lot of cards ready for us to see and prepare for, but that's just another opportunity for us to showcase what we have against the run. So whatever they have, we're going to prepare for it, and kind of makes me excited because I love when we get to play a run-heavy team. So, yeah.
Speaking of that, how's it different preparing for a guy like Josh Allen who runs and has that size of
You just got to secure your tackles, make sure that if we're rushing him, we have to make sure we keep him in the pocket, force him to play quarterback, and if he gets out of the pocket, for us on the coverage side point, we got to make sure we cover our guys. Whoever's around us, we got to latch on and, plaster like usual, and just trust in the D-line and whoever's rushing to get him down.
And Jahlani, speaking of tackling, it seemed like the tackling kind of slipped off in the fourth quarter. Was that just a matter of it's a long game, we're playing a lot of snaps, or what was, from your perspective, the reason?
No, it's just, we got a little sloppy out there. But what I did see was a lot of may have been a missed tackle, but it was great to see everybody run into the ball, So everybody had each other's back because we knew it was a down the stretch kind of game. We had to make sure that every yard, every inch in every play was going to be critical. So I'm glad to see that if I missed a tackle, somebody had my back, and if somebody missed a tackle, we had his. So we just got to take it to the field today and practice that and just get that extra conditioning in.
What kind of advice would you give a rookie who may be fighting it at this time of year with the rookie wall?
Don't be afraid to talk to your vets. If you have questions, if you're trying to find new ways to adapt to how the league is, then don't be afraid to reach out. That was one of my biggest things, and luckily when I was in Detroit, learning that, I had some great guys in my linebacker room that helped me out, like Jamie and Jared Davis. So just know that they can trust their older guys.
When you look at a guy like Christian Barmore, the third quarter he had today, what's it like to watch him, and does he ever stop energy-wise?
No, it was exciting. We knew he was capable of doing that, and it was exciting to see him just thrive, and not just thrive, but he continued every down, every play. He was getting after us, and now it's on him to, carry that on and bring it on to this new week. So we're holding him to that standard that he's brought himself up to, and we just gotta. I don't know. I'm excited to see what he has to offer this week.
He said he wouldn't calm down until 6 a.m. by the time.
Oh, he was amped up even on the flight home. I was just trying to get some sleep, and no, it's exciting. You really get to see his full character, and I'm glad everybody got to see the dog he is.
Jahlani, we see you play every week like Miles. Besides the stats, what do we miss about what Miles does for your defense?
Miles I don't know, man. Miles does a lot. I don't know if you see where he plays he'll play in the deep end, he'll play in the star. But big thing about Miles is he's got a really good motor, and by far one of our best communicators. Very intelligent, and sometimes he'll see things before it even happens, whether it's a formation or whatnot. So having him is a vital, key for us on the defensive point. We're glad to have somebody like Miles.
If I told you he was one of a handful of guys right now that has a sack, a forced fumble, an interception, and 50 or more tackles, you do too, by the way.
Sweet.
Your reaction to that?
I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
I'm not. I wouldn't be surprised if all 11 of us had that. Those are just the type of guys that I know that we have, and I trust in. So I always got to give my shout outs to all the other 10 guys who are out there, or if I'm not on the field, then the 11 guys who are out there busting their butt off, whether it's on defense or special teams.
How important is it for you guys to finish strong? You kind of been rolling a little bit here of late.
It's always critical, whether it's a game or the season, because once the season's done, this team is not going to look the same. We all know that going into it, because no team looks the same after a season. So we don't know who's going to be here, but what we do know is that we got to finish strong and control what we can control day in and day out, and that starts with today.
How have you seen Mac Wilson adjust to playing a little bit more on the edge and rushing the passer more?
I don't know if it's adjusting, man. He looks so comfortable at what he's doing, and he feels free. And I'm just like going back to Miles' thing. Like, I'm just glad that he's finally shining. Because that dude is that guy is an athlete. I don't even know how to explain it, but I don't know. You gotta see him work out or whatever, but. Man is as fast as our DBs and explosive. So I'm really glad that we found a spot for him, and I know that he's going to be thriving the rest of the year.
Bill Belichick's gotten a lot of criticism this season for how it's gone. In your opinion, how is the locker room responding to him? Is it still the same respect he's always had?
We're not even paying attention to that stuff. We've got so much on our plate, and right now we're just thinking about Buffalo. It's a big week for us, divisional game, and we want to make sure that we finish the year off with a bang. So right now we're just worried about Buffalo, and whatever happens after the season, that's something we can't control. So right now we're dealing with Buffalo.
As a guy who loves football, how much do you enjoy the atmosphere that is Buffalo with Bills Mafia and those fans and everything going in there?
Oh, it's cool, but we have a goal, and our goal is to go in there into enemy territory and do our best and keep them quiet, So we're going to do our best on our side, and I don't know, I'm just thinking about things, and I'm trying to imagine that and, make it reality. So it's a cool atmosphere, but we want to do something about that. Yeah. Cool.